So unfortunately, I have some good news and some bad news. So let's start with the good news. Good news is, earlier today in my lifting class, I accidentally squatted a lot more than I thought, and by a lot I mean like 20 pounds. So for me that's a pretty big percentage, because I'm only lifting like 95 to 115 pounds. So normally what I do, as you guys see in my Workout Wednesday videos, I normally squat with 45 pounds, then I go up to 65, and then 85, and then if I'm feeling really good, I may finish at like 95 pounds. But today, I didn't realize that I was squatting with a 65-pound bar until after I was done, because normally I just lift with the 45-pound Olympic bar. I noticed that the bar was quite a bit thicker, but it didn't really feel any heavier for me, so I lifted, I think it was like one set at 65 to warm up, and then I did 85, and then I just added 25-pound plates instead of the 210s what I normally do. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm feeling good. So I thought I was lifting 95 pounds, but really I did 2 sets at 115, so that's awesome. I don't know if it was like any sort of psychological thing, like I thought I was lifting something that I normally lift, but really it was quite a bit heavier. So either way, I'm really happy with that. Deadlift went pretty good. I deadlifted, I think, 2 sets at 155. And then bench was pretty solid. I also squatted, I didn't squat at bench. I benched 115, which is the same as what I squatted. Yeah, so everything's looking good. But as you can probably notice, I don't have any videos up of me lifting, and that's because during the class, the way it was set up, it wasn't really that conducive to me shooting things, because for at least like 15 minutes I was like trying to help my friend squat better, because he was like going up on his toes, which you're not supposed to do at all. His knees were kind of going in, and like his knees were going forward. So I'm not the greatest teacher. Like, I know how to squat, but I'm not the greatest at conveying to others how to squat. So that's something I definitely want to learn more about in this this course I'm taking called Advanced Weight Training. So it wasn't really that conducive to that, because I didn't really have a whole lot of time, because we only had like an hour and 20 minutes, I think. So that would be like me moving the tripod, and the weight room was like pretty crowded, because we use the athlete weight room, so there's lots of different athletes from different sports in there. So it's our class plus some athletes, because our school has, the weight room is called the Cirque. That's the one I was working out in before. You guys saw that, the very colorful, vibrant one. And then you have the athlete weight room that I was working out in, and I'll probably show you guys some videos of that eventually once I get more into a routine, because earlier today I was like, oh, do I want to do this? I'll just do this. Like, so I just did squat, bench, deadlift, and then whatever else my friend wanted to do, we just went and did it. So we have those weight rooms, and then there's one more. It used to be sort of like the Cirque until the Cirque was built. It was just like for the general students, and now it's just for different classes, kind of like the class I'm taking, or like faculty will use it. So I really like the athlete weight room a lot, because it's pretty much just a lot of squat racks and some dumbbells and a bunch of barbells and stuff like that. There's like barely any machines. So it's like a real like weightlifter's gym. And like I said, there's 65-pound bars. There's a bunch of different types of bars in there. I didn't even know some of them existed, but apparently they do. And I like that the music is much louder, and it's much more hardcore than like fucking Maroon 5, which is like not really that great for lifting. I kind of like listening to very loud, vulgar music when I lift, because it gets me pumped up. I like loud, vulgar shit when I lift. So I actually am getting to the real bad news. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the race that I said that I would be doing. That's why I did all these Workout Wednesday videos, because I went down to the track and field office and I said, hey, what do I need to do in order to register for this race unattached? And they're like, ooh, about that, you can't do that actually, because there's like some legality of me being like a full-time student and then running unattached. Apparently you can't do that, even though I've done that in the past on the cross-country team. I wasn't on the team my sophomore year, but I raced at Houghton, at a university near me called Houghton, and I raced at Brockport actually my sophomore year. And I actually registered, it's kind of funny, because I registered like a week or two ahead of time. I told the coach, I'm going to run unattached, and then I just told him like in passing, like, oh, my knee's been bothering me the past couple days. And then I think he took that as, oh, okay, you're not running the race. And then I was like, oh, I'm warming up. He's like, you're running? You're racing? I was like, yeah, I told you that a couple weeks ago. And he's like, shit. And then he just like signed me up for like 20 minutes before the race. So I guess they're just now starting to care about that rule, whereas before they didn't. So I don't know. Anyway, so I probably won't be doing that race unless some miracle pops up. But I want to compete at something in the future. Maybe in the summer I'll do a triathlon, although those are super expensive, so I might just stick to maybe another outdoor 800 because there's some open meets near me that are free, and there's no legality. They're just open meets put on by the Syracuse Chargers, which is just like an open track club sort of near me. So I may do like an 800 there or something. There's a lot of old people who will be running, so I might have some good competition. A disabled young athlete versus a fully able old person. It's pretty comparable, I guess. So I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, the weightlifting class I'm going to be taking is pretty much, I guess, from what the professor said, going to be Mondays. He's going to lecture for probably only like 20-25 minutes about like different topics that he wants us to know about. And we're just going to lift the rest of that day, and then we're going to lift Wednesday and Friday, and we're going to keep a log. I don't have it up here, but we just had to get a composition notebook. It's just a composition notebook. It's nothing fancy. So we're going to just log what we are lifting, and then the other part, we're supposed to just take notes of like his lectures, and we're just supposed to keep a food log, which I've done in the past, so that won't be too much different for me. So I may share what's going on in the food log and the training log and stuff in the future. Maybe I'll just show you guys a graph of like where my lifts started at the beginning of the semester towards the end. So I'm definitely going to continue showing you guys different workouts, because part of the reason for me showing you guys all the workouts I've been doing was showing you just the training that I was doing to get to that point. Because a lot of people who recover really well from CIDP, they just say, oh, I did my physical therapy, but like I want to show you guys what I'm doing. And I mean, I'm beyond physical therapy, so this is quite advanced, what I'm doing in terms of CIDP physical therapy, since I went to my last physical therapy appointment a couple weeks ago. So now I'm just lifting. It's just like for fun. So I just want to see how strong I can get, how much muscle I can build. But I wanted to show you guys that. I want to show other people who have CIDP that there are success stories out there. There are people getting a lot stronger. And right now, I think, don't quote me on it, but I think there's like 13 Workout Wednesday videos. So this will be probably the last Workout Wednesday video, even though there was no me lifting in it. But in the future, I probably will show you me lifting. It just won't be in like a Workout Wednesday. It might be in like a what I did today video. I may show you little snippets of my workouts. If I hit any breakthrough PRs or something, I may try to record them, whether it's deadlift, squat, or bench, or pull-ups, or whatever it is. So I'm definitely going to be still showing you guys footage, but it's just not going to be on like a Wednesday type basis. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative, and I hope my pits aren't sweating too much. But anyway, I will see you guys later.